Good morning everyone, and today we're looking at the Sekonda men's digital watch. We're not actually going to unbox this because I've already messed up that part when I was doing the unboxing, so I'm just going to get straight on with the watch here. So this is the Sekonda men's digital 1036 men's watch. So price of this watch retails around about £35. You can get this on Amazon. You might be able to get this elsewhere, but I've seen this mostly on Amazon for a decent price. Very sort of big watch. Weight of the watch actually sits around about 69 grams. It's only very light, but the actual case diameter sits at 51mm. It's the biggest watch that I've reviewed so far. So starting at the face, we've obviously got a full black face here with red hands just to add a little bit of contrast, and all the seconds hands and the hour hands are luminous with white arrowhead points as a luminous essence rather than the whole hand being luminous. The actual hands themselves are black to go with a black face. The actual for that hour hand there, the minute hand. So looking at actual chronograph functions, we've got quite a few on this. There's quite a few items, but starting with the top left, we've obviously got a day date function. So we've got a day that tells us the day. So today is a Monday, and it also tells us the month, month in the numerical terms, and the date. So we've obviously got June, but it's not the 20th of June. I just need to set that up there. That would have a date next to it there in the top left, and the numbers on the bottom are the month and the day in date form. Looking around the watch, obviously you've got another big window here, which is your digital version of the time it's now. So it is around about 8:21, and I'm not sure what this little thing does in here. I believe this might track how far in the hour you are or how far in the minute you are. I'm not too sure on that. I have to have a look into that. But to change the functions, you will go to the button here called mode, or to change the time or the dates and stuff like that, you'd go to reset on here and just press until you get through the right option, and then change the time using that and that as up and down arrows essentially. Right, so this is the first mode, so this is mode 1. So the next mode we've got, let's have a look. We've got a stopwatch. So the stopwatch is actually used by start and stop at the top right here. So you just need to tap that and it will start going. And then do that. Then I imagine you just press reset to reset that again. Very simple way of operating it. Sekonda has always been sort of one of those watches that you get your sort of money's worth regardless of the price and the quality. So next mode, you got the opposite, so we've got a timer now. So to actually change the timer, you would still do reset, and then you would change the numbers based on whatever you want to do. You can set this at anywhere up to 60 minutes for a timer, and then you start the timer just by doing start stop at the top right, and then reset. I'm so used to the reset button being here for my Accurist. I keep going to press it and it's not the right one. Right, so reset, let's put that back, and now we're going to go to the next mode. So the next mode, this is the alarm. I've never really used the alarm function on a watch before, but this is it. If you know how to use an alarm watch function, please drop the comment in below. But yes, you would set the alarm on this page here. Now you've also got another mode for a second time that you want to track. So say if you wanted like a GMT function, you could have it on this. So if you want to set the time of another location, you could put it on here, similar to a GMT watch. So that's how you do it here. So set up the time as you would for the time in mode 1. What else have you got? Now this, I believe, looking at it, was it will tell you how quickly your heart is beating when you set it to the right sort of the beat. So say if your heart was beating at 100 miles per hour, 100 beats per minute, or 120 beats per minute, you would set this to 100. Hang on, let's get back to that. Reset that. See, it goes up in increments of 20, I believe, 20 and 40. So if we wanted a heart rate example of how quick our heart is going at 120 beats per minute, we would just set it to 120 and press start. It makes this really annoying sound, and it tells us how quickly our heart is going. This number goes anywhere up to 340. Right, stop. mode. And now we're back to the normal mode at the start, so the first time mode. So that's all of the chronograph functions looked at. The glass is actually mineral glass, waterproof to 100 meters, 10 bar if you prefer. Looking at a Quartz digital movement made in, I'm not sure where it's made. Looking at the back, actually, while we're here, we've got a sort of matte stainless steel finish. The actual casing itself, I believe, is made of plastic. Yeah, it's a plastic sort of finish to that. And in thickness, case thickness, around about 15mm, and the case diameter is about 51. Yes, so looking at the back, we've got that as well. You've got that Sekonda print, and to remove that back plate, you'll need screws, and to adjust the strap, this is a good question. Let's have a look in a bit more detail. Yeah, they're popper pins in there, just plain old. You have to put a screwdriver in there to get that out and dig those out. The actual strap itself is made of plastic with wide single windows for this matte stainless steel clasp to go through. The clasp itself does seem a bit sort of flimsy because this little middle component that goes through the holes is quite sort of flimsy, and it doesn't take much to move that. But let's have a look with it on the wrist. But you will notice when the watch is actually on your wrist, you'll notice it's quite light. There you go, guys. That is the Sekonda men's digital watch. Quite a bulky sort of watch. I recommend it for a medium-sized wrist or a large wrist.